I was just looking through here and I got to the section where it's talking about Madison applying to Princeton and what the the what you call it, the
Requirement.
admission
Oh,
requirements. And so I thought it was funny, if you don't mind.
please.
Read it. It says,
Yeah.
in August 1769, when he was 17 years old, Madison enrolled at the College of New Jersey, New Jersey. Today it's called Princeton. He was an excellent student, known by his peers as someone who devoted himself more to learning than to any other endeavor. Young James was right to worry about his studies. Enrolling at a university didn't necessarily mean that one would be accepted to the university. All students were required to take an entrance exam. To be formally accepted, now listen to this, just to get in. James, and I'm quoting this from their own material, from Princeton's own material. To be formally accepted, James was required to demonstrate, quote, the ability to write Latin prose, translate Virgil, Cicero, and the Greek Gospels, and a commensurate knowledge of Latin and Greek grammar. Now, guys, and all the other colleges at the time, so Harvard was, they had to be able to read, construe, and parse Cicero, Virgil, other light classical authors, and to write Latin in prose, be skilled in making Latin verse, know the rules of prosodia, and to read, construe, and parse ordinary Greek as in the New Testament. Okay, today there isn't a single professor at the University of Memphis who could get accepted to Princeton in the 1700s. Not one.
Yeah.
None of them could do that. I guarantee you that a professor of American history
But
couldn't.
but I want to like put a fine point to that. Why is that important? Why is it important to be able
Well,
to
because you
have those
can't
people?
learn what you don't know.
But I mean, like,
You
why
can't teach what you don't know.
why is Latin, why is learning Latin, Greek, being able to have these skills coming into college so important to a sound education?
Well, it's called climbing Parnassus. What's at the top of Parnassus?
I don't know,
The
man.
Oracle of Delphi.
The Oracle of Delphi.
And so the higher you get, the idea being the higher you get at the mountain, the more you can see everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see more. If you've ever been on a mountain or in an airplane, you look down, you're like, wow, that looks so different. So when you can see the boundaries of more things, you can see. And people often say, troubles seem much less when you view them in that sort of context. And so you understand the world better. You come to know history. You come to be able to observe patterns, right? And you come to be able to predict those patterns and how to avoid the bad outcomes, how to pursue the good. You become, and there are some things that, again, you don't want to drink downstream. Drinking in the original language opens up meaning to you that, because if you're getting a translation, even a good one, somebody's using their own judgment as a filter, right? Someone's using their judgment. Why are there, 50 different English translations of the Bible? Because you've got all these people who want to put their own special little twist on a meaning of words in Hebrew or Aramaic or Greek. And so if you can read in the original, the only filter you'll have is you, right?